Welcome to another episode of the game. Today, got something special for you lot, man. You know, we just be doing the most for you lot, man. We just be getting the premium, and making it freemium. All right. So, without any further ado, we're gonna get through the most exciting part of the day, right? The most exciting part, the beautiful, the lovely, the entertaining disclaimer. Yeah. Oh no! I don't want your sound effects. I got my own sound effects, Mike. The lovely, the beautiful, the amazing disclaimer. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Where's my cheers? Where's my claps? Oh, is it not working?
Ruined it for you, bro.
Okay, maybe calling in with a following brother.
Boom.
All right, there we go.
There, you made it.
Hello,
You made
Ninja. You made it, yeah?
I'm back. Funny enough, I'm in Birmingham now.
All right, bro. Let's get through this disclaimer. So, boom. So, guys, all of our content is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice or recommendation to buy, sell, hold any assets, or place any trades. It is very important that you do your own research, right? Because our content is only for informational use, right? It's very important that you do your own analysis before making any investment decisions, which should be based on your individual circumstances. You should all take independent professional advice from what? Professional financial advisor, or independently research and verify all information that you may find on our show that you may wish to rely upon, whether you choose to make an investment decision or otherwise. Now, all investments come with what, guys?
Risk!
That's it. It comes with heavy risk. So, just to let you guys know, we're not financial advisors. We do not perceive or to be received as financial advisors, right? However, that's where it gets interesting. We're actually in collaboration with several accredited financial advisors. So if you're unable to mitigate your risk, please get in touch with us and we'll get you in touch with an accredited financial advisor. All right. So that's the lovely, beautiful disclaimer gone and done. So Mike, what we covering today? What's going on today, man?
Stats. Stats.
Oh, it's a stats
from Statista.
That's my sister. That's my sister.
Stats. The man like Batista. You know, we're coming in with the heavy power bomb, heavy clothesline of stats, facts. Well, that's what they say they are. So now it's up to you, in your own discretion, to figure out if you actually do feel that these things that we're about to say.
So what are we talking about? We're talking about our sister, Statista.
Yeah.
No, we've had a long relationship with Statista, and I love to explain this every time we go through a report by Statista, because when we're writing our white papers, Statista is my sister, right? If I need the facts, if I need the figures, if I need to know what's really going on, if I really need them numbers that I want to crunch down to let people understand how important my information that I want to give to you is, you know where I go? I go to Statista, my sister. She never let me down. She always comes through and gives me the right digital and trends information on the blockchain. So without any further ado, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it.
Boom. Okay,
oh, look at this. Look what we're going to be covering today. Go ahead, Mike.
So we're going to be doing a little bit about market size, a little bit about applications or applications, as we should say, a little bit of patents, a little bit of funding, a little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum, and then it stops there.
A little bit of here, there, and everywhere. It looks like we're covering the space. Okay, let's go.
Not really much about alts. There's not really much about Solana.
Yeah.
Just pretending everything else doesn't exist. We love that. As
you do. I saw something quite interesting recently from Animoca Brands, right? They said that global adoption is 12 to 18 months away. They've officially put that out there. That's all I got to say. Now, moving on.
See.
Let's have a look at market size.
Scene.
Okay.
Scene.
Worldwide spending on blockchain solutions from 2017 to 2020. All right. And then let's have a look at forecasts that are expected. Wow, look at the growth. Wow. So 2024 is looking like a large growth year. That's way more than 2x in terms of worldwide spending. So that basically saying that they forecast that there will be a lot more people utilizing crypto or blockchain for payments. I wonder who. Do you think it's retail or do you feel like it is not, Mike?
You think retail's got an extra 10, 12, 13 billion in the middle of a recession?
No, I don't think they do, So I think that this is a little bit of the institutions, the private players that are going to be coming heavier into the space. And yes, that is spending in the billions of dollars. So that's $19 billion in 2024. And it looks like we're coming up close to the end of the year. So, let's actually see what that looks like.
Needs to happen right about now.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe something is happening right about now that we need to know more about. Anyway, moving on.
You know what's crazy? The fact that there's nearly over or about 3x more spend than the 2021 bull market on solutions.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, these numbers are just silly. This is just silly.
Okay, now let's have a look at blockchain and cloud market size worldwide in 2021 with forecast for 2030. Right now, guys, this is pretty crazy, as you can see. So they're trying to say, right, cloud computing, cloud blockchain technology in the cloud, right, is the market size is what? How much is that? Is that $1.2 trillion?
Yeah.
By 2030. Yep. So guess what, guys? Cloud is where it's at. If you don't know what cloud is, this live stream is brought to you by the cloud.
Facts. You know what's funny though?
Go on.
The dip. It says the dip 2 years later.
I was about to say, yeah. So it looks they're projecting that it will be a big spike, a big buzz, and then the industry will. What do you think that will be? Do you think that's because people like hardware and whatnot will be outdated by then? Won't be a lot cheaper because everyone bought it out, and then there's something else, or what do you think that is?
2030 is a year I predict nothing for.
Yeah, I agree. I hear you. Okay.
It's going to be the most boring, dead year where nothing happens and the news is dry. There's no war. There's no new music albums. There's nothing. It's just bad, jarring, and boring. And everyone feels like life's come to a standstill. And then...
Well, I just hope that there's not going to be another pandemic coming, because the World Economic Forum has been twiddling their thumbs and talking about certain things happening within this sort of time frame. But I'm gonna just leave it at that. Do your own research and have a look. Right, let's move on. Numbers of unique addresses. Oh, this is interesting. That were active on the blockchain network, either as a sender or receiver of fiat-backed stable coins that do not focus on the US dollar. Oh, so outside of the US dollar, let's have a look at the stable market, and see how much active unique addresses there are. Now, it's looking like the biggest one here, which is the yen, is 9,688 unique addresses, right? That's a very small number. Active addresses in the last 24 hours, 0, right? So there's not not anything special happening over here, guys. Don't expect it to be insane. It's early days, guys. The doors just got opened.
Adoption.
You know, global adoption's coming in the next 12 to 18 months.
That's what I was talking about at ETH Warsaw.
Go ahead.
Talking about mass adoption in it. And
Yeah.
was talking about, the guy was like, yeah, but things have to be sexy to get mass adoption, and that's just something that people are struggling with. They have to be like your Apple, they have to be like your Google, your Netflix for mass adoption. I said, that's not mass adoption. Let me tell you something that's got mass adoption right now that is not sexy, but everyone knows it. You want me to share my screen of the greatest thing for mass adoption in global history?
Yeah, go ahead. Hold on 1 second. Let me
show you.
I'm
going to show you best global adoption, mass adoption, least sexiest product, least sexiest function.
Okay.
Greatest global adoption in history. Are you ready for this?
Let's go. Let me see it.
You ready?
Better be a picture of you.
Nope. It's Henry the Hoover. Henry is mass adopted differently got exposure around the world. You show me another product that has got this amount of mass adoption and isn't pretty and doesn't do something cool and sexy, bruv, it's a vacuum. But it's so big on mass adoption, everyone knows what it is. You can go anywhere, more or less anywhere in the world, and people know what this is. So it doesn't need to be sexy. It doesn't need to have a sexy function. It just needs to have good branding and good marketing.
All right, you've blown me away. You've blown me away. Yeah.
Am I right or am I right?
You're so right. You're so right. You can't beat Henry. You can't beat Henry. So true. Everyone.
So if you got all these billions of dollars, in funding, if you've got more than $10 billion in your treasury and you don't have more mass adoption than Henry, just quit.
I'm telling you, that's a fact. Now, wow. Let me see if I can actually hold on 1 second. Let me just move this report into a fresh window. It isn't a fresh window. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, huh? What is wrong with you? Can I just share this? Sorry, I'm just trying to share the actual window rather than my whole existence, my whole life. Well, it seems like they want to see my whole life. Never mind. All right, cool. Boom. Now back into this. I think that's so true in regards to mass adoption, 1000%. But yeah, cool. That's the wallet. Now let's have a look at some applications. What a perfect segue. So distribution of blockchain market value worldwide in 2020 by vertical, right? They're talking about when it was popping, when it was going around. Let's see what's going on. Now there was 29% in distribution in the banking industry with blockchain, and that looks like it is one of the largest percentages, almost as big as others, which is quite interesting. So is that telling us that the banks and the private institutions are using blockchain technology?
Onyx.
Sorry. Yeah, I just got to clear your throat a little bit there. Yeah, interesting. Now there's a few use cases and distribution in the blockchain market utilizing processing, manufacturing, discrete manufacturing, which is around about the same amount, which is around about 10%, 11%. Now, professional services, only 6%. Retail is only 6%. Retail is only 6%. And now others is looking kind of similar to banking, so it might be the same people. Anyway, Blockchain technology use cases in organizations worldwide as of 2021. Now, use cases for blockchain technologies in organizations worldwide. Let's have a look, right? So 2021, what was really going on? Okay, so secure information exchange, cool. ZK, cool, makes sense. Digital currency, 44%, right? This is pretty much in order right here. Now, asset tracking and management, a whopping 40% worldwide organizations. Wow. Now, digital identification is the next one, huge piece, whopping 40% again. And I think that's because they don't even know that they're using blockchain technology, to be honest with you. Regulatory compliance, 36%. Financial flow and traceability, 34%. Digitalization of documents and records. I wonder why. 32%, right? So there's all of these different use cases of blockchain technology, licensing and credentials, guys.
That anti-counterfeiting is only at 28%.
Yeah.
That seems like people want the counterfeiting.
Yeah, it kind of seems like yeah. I wonder why that's at the bottom. Kind of strange, right? When the digitalization of documents and records is above
Suspicious.
that. Very strange. Very, very strange. Now, asset tokenization, obvious. Product supply chain and track and traceability, obvious. Payments and trading processing, so payment processing is near the bottom. Contract management, near the bottom. Internal controls, near the bottom. Counterfeiting at the bottom. Very strange.
Let me know if you see a pattern, guys. Let me know if you see a pattern.
Yeah.
Anyway, next slide.
Okay. Now let's look at blockchain technology markets and share forecasts worldwide by the use case. Cross-border payments, lineage provenance,
Wow.
finance, asset goods, others. 1 second, guys, hold on.
Lineage provenance, mad. It's a big flex. What are you in? I work in lineage provenance.
All right. That is a flex. Now,
Jeez.
this others is a whopping 47%, which is kind of alarming to me because it's like, how can you have a chart with 47% unknown? Okay, I love Statista, man, but Statista, man, what happened? What happened to the data? Why couldn't you show it to us? It's very interesting. But yeah, lots of errors. But this is the forecast of the market share. So most of it is for cross-border payments and settlements, right? Which is interesting, makes sense. But 10% is not far off 15 or 16%, right? So yeah, it's very, very small, I would say, in terms of the difference between all of these different sectors at this present moment. I'm interested in this 47% of others because this is all around in the same regions or areas, in my opinion. Now, blockchain applications within financial services industries worldwide as of 2021. Okay, cool. So this is more financial services. Interesting. Now let's have a look at the applications. So cool. FSI pioneers compared to the actual industry. Cool. So let's have a look at people that are basically heading up the financial services industry compared to the actual industry standard currently. And you can see that the people that were first movers have a slight advantage, and that advantage looks around about 10%. And I think that's probably a general rule of thumb, it looks like, from now. But yeah, a 10% advantage on the actual industry itself from being a first mover is quite interesting. And I think it goes through all of the same categories as we've already gone through. I think the only thing that's different, there's internal controls. I think everything else we've already covered, so that's quite interesting to see. Um, Anything that stands out to you there, Mike? I mean, product supply chain track and traceability stands out to me because the pioneers are here and the industry's over here, right? But there's a new standard that was set in 2022 by Europe for track and traceability across the supply chain. So I just feel like there's a huge opportunity here, which is quite interesting. That goes to show that even though the countries are legally binded to actually have these blockchain technology, IOT, and things in place, digitalization of documentation, etc. We're not quite there yet. So guess
I
what? There's
think
still time.
this is at the moment we're in like a deep in phase, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
think we've said it for a long time. Anything to do with logistics and blockchain is a win.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen,
100%.
right? Because it saves people money and it makes people more money. So supply chain and logistics, I think, will be a big like meta. It will be a big narrative. Probably not
Correct.
this full run, but it will definitely be one at some point. I think once I think it'll be in line with robots. There'll be like we're going through an AI wave at the moment. I think there'll be a robot and IoT wave with,
Mm-hmm.
and then this will be what will be popping.
Yeah, 100%. I think that makes sense. Cool. Now let's look at distributed ledger market size worldwide from 2020 all the way to 2030. So guess what? We're going to see the future, guys. So let's have a look in millions of dollars, the actual market size worldwide. So how much ledgers are here, and what is the amount of money flowing through these ledgers and
Don't you think
expected?
it's funny that digital identity just starts going? "Wah!"
Yeah, yeah, it does its thing, doesn't it?
So the supply chain. So
Yeah.
it's this is saying no one's interested in supply chain till really 2024, 2025.
Yeah, till around about here, this is where the J curve really starts picking up. Or yeah, 2026 is when exponential growth happens. So from here is when people will be actively in the space, building it, etc. And then the J curve hits, I would say 2026 is when things get crazy. So boom, we just ask questions and get the answer in the next slide. That's what happens when you read reports, guys. Yeah, cool.
So
Very
you know what I'm
interesting.
going to make some of my investment thesis around supply chain
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
There you
digitalization.
go. Now, proof of work grows with that as well, pretty much alongside. So that's kind of interesting. They think it will all be proof of work, which is yeah, I don't know. That basically goes to show that it will all be mainly Bitcoin. Will it all be mainly government backed? I don't know. But that them adding that is quite interesting to me. Why is it looking like this? Wow. Next slide. Yeah, okay, there you go. But yeah, what do you think about that? That's quite it's quite an interesting one there, right?
Mm,
It has to be proof of work. Interesting indeed.
very, very, very.
Patents.
Patents. Okay, I'll whiz through this one.
Go ahead.
Distribution of global blockchain patents. Seems like China's running the game here. seems like
Yo,
seems
China
like
took 84% of the patents in blockchain. Oh my
yeah, the UK
gosh.
is just not even acknowledged. Like just and if India's at 1% and Caymans are at 2,
Oh, bro.
that is mad. This
US is at
alone,
if the US is only eight, bro, this is actually violating everyone. This is a violation, bro.
this is
I can't like
literally
this.
the changing world order right here in the picture. So if all
This
that
one's
money's
this
coming
one's
in
this
and
one
all the patents are in China, then
this one's going on my LinkedIn.
that's nasty.
That is wow. Okay.
scene.
Okay, Mike, go on. Next
I
slide.
wonder how that happens. It'd be like as if there'd be like you'd need like loads of Chinese professors in universities for that to happen, right?
Yeah, they will need to be in all of the universities globally. That's correct.
Interesting.
That's where
Okay.
patents come from.
Country
Majority.
breakdown of leading 100 companies filing blockchain invention patent applications globally. Yeah, again, America's slightly there, but not enough. Cool. Next slide.
Okay, America's pushing hard, but they're not getting there. China's pushing harder and getting there.
I just love all the little side islands: Antigua and Barbuda, Virgin Islands, Cayman Islands.
Germany's there. Germany's up there as well. Sweden's up there. Not
UK
bad.
is actually in there on that one.
UK is in there at a whopping 2%. Same with Sweden.
We could probably class Antigua and Barbuda, Virgin Islands, and Cayman Islands as the UK anyway. Because that's where all the UK's wealth is, really, if we think about it.
Yeah.
It's not really in the UK. The wealthiest 1% in the UK do not have their money in the UK or their assets.
No, I feel you. Only if you love the Queen.
Who?
Right.
She said.
Well, yeah, of course, yes, correct. I mean, the King. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But you know, people are still with sister. Anyway, number of blockchain invention patent applications filed publicly worldwide in 2020 by leading company. Okay. Wow, we got Alibaba right here smashing it.
Number of blockchain invention patent applications. Wow, that's a lot.
Smashing it. Well, that's where it's coming from then. So obviously Alibaba is Chinese.
Alibaba, Tencent.
Yep, Chinese.
Baidu. Yeah, it's all them.
Yeah, Alibaba's really going at it. That's interesting.
Mad.
Very interesting. I think we actually looked at a lot of Alibaba patents when we went into their report and we delved deeper. We actually looked at their patents and they were filing a lot. So that this makes complete sense. But yeah, go ahead.
Next slide. Largest patent owners in blockchain in the United States in 2022 by a number of active patent families. So IBM, Ant Group, which is Chinese, N-Chain, MasterCard, Bank of America, Visa, Microsoft, Dell Technologies, Toyota Motor, and Tencent. So Visa we already know are about in blockchain. MasterCard we already know about in blockchain. Microsoft playing around with it. Bank of America telling you that they're not, but here they've got 135 patents. So
separate to the biggest players in literally in computer across tech, N-Chain is not doing terrible. It's kind of creeping up there, you know.
N-Chain keeps coming up, you know.
They've been doing a lot with the patent side of stuff. That's like their thing, right? So interesting. But yeah, they need to.
It says N-Chain's a UK company apparently.
Okay, interesting. Well, there you go. Quite interesting, indeed. On to the next. Largest patent owners in blockchain in Europe as of December 2021 by number of filings at the European Patent Office and contracting. Yeah, so N-Chain's up there. Look at them. They're really active, like I said. But yeah, Ant Group is just murdering everyone. Not a small ant, that's a strong ant.
What's so funny about Ant Group?
Go ahead.
They're doing it. They're registering their patents globally.
Oh man.
They're number one. A Chinese company is number one patent registrar in America, in China, and in Europe.
Wow. How is that even possible? How's that legal? It's crazy. They just literally pay the money and then that's it. It's good. You can be everywhere globally. No problem. Interesting. Well, the favorite part, what everyone loves to talk about, what makes everyone get out of bed.
Right, Ninja, you can take this one if you want, if you're there.
Yo, yo, yo. I am here. I am here. I am here. Let's talk about funding, baby.
So
Okay, so venture capital funding in blockchain startup companies worldwide from 2016 to 2021. So in 2000 in billions. So in 2016 started off at 0.8 billion. This peaked venture capital funding in blockchain startup companies worldwide. This actually peaked in 2018 at 3.3 billion, and as of 2021, we have taken a little bit of a drawdown. I wonder why that is. Venture capital funding
I'm gonna find out the stats for you what it is right now because I'm curious.
because if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the 2022 figure is higher than the 2021 figure. I believe there was more money invested in there was more VC investments in blockchain startups in the bear market than there was in the bull market. So I'd be very interested in
Yeah,
the
that's
next stats
correct. I mean, this year it's been
in
an
blockchain
average
startup
of
companies
it's been an
worldwide.
average
Do
of
you know what it is?
1.2.
It shows that in 2018 there was
It
more
says
hunger for infrastructure, and in 2021 I think there'll be more hunger
it says
to token growth. That's the only reason why.
2023 there was 9.3 billion
Correct.
um and 3.67 so far in 2024.
Yeah, I think
So the highest it's ever been.
because from what we saw, it was around about 1.2 billion a month this year so far, and August was the drop off where it was around about 400 million, something like that. So I think that number's a lot bigger. I think it's like 1.2 a month, 1 point something billion a month in funding going out.
Interesting. All right, next
Yeah,
slide.
so
Next
that'll be
slide.
close to like 12.
So value of venture capital, private equity, and mergers and acquisitions investments. For those who don't know what M&A is, mergers and acquisitions investments are typically um, um, they're kind of like I guess you could say, how would you describe them? Kind of like a mortgage in a business, where basically it's usually people taking over businesses via some kind of down payment, and then giving the business owner, who usually has spent at least half a decade building a business, some kind of residual because they wanna
You know
basically
what?
retire from the company.
I've got a comment on something on this.
Go on.
Come.
This is what someone said to me at ETH Warsaw, one of the main event organizers, and it is so true. The majority of startups, people build the startup to make money, right?
Hmm.
How do you make money from a startup? You make it from getting your exit. How do you get your exit? You sell it to either another company in an M&A deal,
Hmm.
you do an IPO,
Hmm.
or you get a merger. And then
Hmm.
he said to me, can you name me even 5 companies that have been known for doing an exit in Web3?
No, because they happen privately.
They happen privately. Plus, I don't think the founders put it into their roadmap to get an exit. When have you ever heard? I can't remember a founder going, "Yeah, we want to get acquired by this person, this company," or the
Yeah,
exit
that's
plan.
true. That's very true. Yeah, no one really plans for the exit. Yeah,
It's
that's a
only
fact.
recently started happening with that AI merger that happened. That's the
Hmm.
only real one I can think of.
Hmm.
But
That's
Well,
true.
yeah,
are you talking about the super artificial intelligence one between Fetch AI and the
yeah.
other two?
That's the
Yeah,
only
yeah, yeah.
real merger that's like
That's the only
significant,
merger.
right?
Yeah. That's the only significant merger that I can think of at the top of my head ever, really, when it comes to crypto. But anyway, let's have a look at these stats. So in 2018, 2018 we had $8.2 billion invested in that year. Obviously that was the top of the 2018 bull market, which is why we declined in 2019. That makes sense. 2021, 32.1 billion, and as of in 2022 makes sense that it was a drop. Have you got the 2023 or 2024 start? Because I think the 2024 start would be the highest.
Let me search it.
And mergers and acquisitions made in blockchain. Wow.
Interesting.
in 2023. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, 395 deals.
What? 395 billion? Seriously?
No, 395 deals.
Oh, okay. But no billion start.
No, it's not really giving it me that easy.
I reckon
Alright,
in
cool.
2025 we could hit 100 billion.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
possible.
Investment plans for blockchain technology in organizations over the next 12 months worldwide as of 2020. So, share of respondents over the next 12 months as of 2020. So 30% from 1 million to less than 5 million in the one. So the biggest range is $1 to $5 million as of 2020.
It's crazy that
That's-
only 1% said no investment is planned. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, because
That's actually mad.
yeah, I would argue that that most industries where there's startups, they're not thinking about investment plans because most people who create physical business. 'Cause remember, most businesses are non-digital. Even though we live in a digital era, most businesses are not digital-based businesses. They're still physical-based businesses. And I don't think that most industries would have such a high ratio of investment plans.
No, but this is saying the opposite. This is saying that they do have it planned.
Yeah.
Because if only 1% have no investment plan,
That means
means
everyone else
99% have got an
do have a
investment
plan.
plan.
Correct.
It makes
Which is
sense.
And majority is between 1 mil and 5 mil range. And then it falls off in between. You either go 5 mil to 10 mil or you go 500k to 1 mil.
So
Split.
this again is like the perfect image saying you might think that no one's investing in blockchain. That's because you're not, but businesses
Yeah.
are.
Correct.
So yeah. Next slide.
Oh, sorry. You know what? I read that totally wrong.
Yeah.
I read that totally wrong. I thought that stat meant percentage of blockchain companies that have an investment plan. Thinking of our own, like our organization about investment plans. It's not. It's percentages of organizations that are looking to invest in blockchain, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Totally misunderstood the stat. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's a lot of
It
companies.
makes sense. To be fair, that's what I think that happened, and now the same thing's happening with AI. There's literally no company in the world now saying this. Every company in the world is doing something with AI. All of them,
Correct.
even Greg's.
That's correct.
It's mad. What's this one? Distribution of consumers worldwide who invest in cryptocurrency from 2008 to 2000 started by the year of their first investment. I don't get it.
Distribution of consumers, so customers worldwide, who invest in crypto from 2008 to 2022 by starting by the first year that they've made their first investment. So this is the users, retail consumers of crypto, and the percentage, I'm guessing, of capital that has been
How
invested
many?
by first-time investors.
What year they first invested? So 15% of people in
Yeah,
crypto first invested in 2015,
correct.
basically.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
71% of people in crypto invested in 2020. Mad.
Yeah. So 2020 was the big adoption, I guess you can call it. 2020, 2021. So that's where the new crypto boomers came from.
Mad.
Cool. Right.
Next.
Interesting. What's next? Biggest cryptocurrency exchanges based on trade volume and market share. Others looking.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry.
The slide didn't change, but now it has.
Okay. Yeah. It's quite. This chart isn't the clearest chart in the world. It looks like a
Is
blur
other
of
just
colors.
Coinbase?
It must be, innit? I was just about to say, where's
Coinbase is
Coinbase?
yellow.
Coinbase is yellow. Oh. Well, this doesn't really tell me much. I can't really read the data. It just looks like a colorful, like the old TV when it breaks. Yeah,
I don't even know if this is correct. How can Coinbase be so little? I don't accept that. I don't accept that.
bro. I don't like this. I
Yo,
don't like this.
this stat is having me. This has got me puzzled. This.
How is Bitcoin? No way. Who's Bitcoin? Who are they? How do they have that huge share at the bottom?
I think that's
No.
other. I think that's other. The big share's other.
Other?
Yeah, I think that's other.
There's no
Yeah.
way Coinbase's line is that small.
I really don't like this chart. This chart is. I don't like it. Can we move on? I don't like this chart.
No. We can't move on. I'm trying to figure this one out. Hold on.
Oh god, there we go.
There's some hidden data in this. There's something they're trying not to say, but they're saying here. If you think about it, bro. Because we all know this don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense.
Michael's got some augmented reality Zoom glasses. Let me see what's going on here.
What is going on?
Activate them, bro.
Let me read the small print. FTX's collapse in November 2022 meant that the market share of Binance and other leading crypto exchanges changed significantly more than the rest. Binance, for instance, regained some of the market share it had between September and October 2022, worldwide 0.8% more. Kraken especially was affected, the increase of 1% of shares. Strong market position. Worldwide, spot trading only does not include derivatives, monthly figures. Who is doing all of that spot trading that has over 50% of the market?
And it's not Coinbase.
Oh, do you think it's them again?
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, probably is.
The Pokemon.
Yeah, I think it is the Pokemon.
Let me just share
the rock type.
Yeah, rock type.
Yeah, rock type. Let me stop sharing 1 second. There you go. So it might be the rock type. Do you wanna? Are we sharing the rock type with everyone today?
Yeah. I'm not sharing the like that. I'm just gonna share the Pokemon, and then people can do their own research, and then they'll realize that.
Yeah, share the Pokemon. Share the Pokemon.
Can you see it?
That is not the Pokemon. Oh wait, there you go. We were looking at the crystal for a second there. Yeah, that is the Pokemon, correct?
That is the Pokemon that owns all of crypto.
Can we get a shiny?
Is there a shiny one of it?
Yeah, I want a shiny.
I don't think this comes in shiny, you know.
Why
there's a shiny right there. There's a shiny right there, bro. What do you mean?
Where?
Scroll up. Right there on the left. In the middle on the left. That's a shiny right there, bro.
This?
No. It's delayed. It wouldn't be here forever if we try doing this. No, not that one. Yeah, it's further down.
Oh well. Anyway, But as we saw in one of the reports we went through with our dojo members, yeah, they are doing
madness,
crazy volume.
Well, that's probably what that is, and this is why this is so confusing and looks so ugly. Moving on to Bitcoin. Hey, we all love Bitcoin, right, guys?
Go on, I'll take this one.
Go on.
So, go on. Next slide. Daily number of unique addresses that were active on the blockchain network, either as a sender or receiver of Bitcoin from January 1st, 2021 to November 6th, 2022. Okay. So it seems to be decreasing. That's the main point there.
1.2 mil peaked at around about 1.2 mil active addresses, which is quite interesting.
So it lost 200k worth of active addresses, basically.
Almost 1.4, just a little bit. I think that's like 1.3 mil active addresses, which is quite interesting. And now it's at what, 1 mil? So yeah, 300k active addresses just disappeared during that period of time between January 2021 and November 2022. So that's interesting.
About right?
Yeah.
Do you know something that I find really interesting?
Okay.
Most newbies,
yeah,
or most people buying crypto,
Yeah.
on all these exchanges, they're gonna buy Bitcoin, right?
No, probably not.
You don't think all the newbies? You think newbies in their portfolios don't have Bitcoin?
I think they go for the meme coins. I think they go for the gaming stuff. I think they get hooked by something strange. It's either that or they go straight Bitcoin or they go straight Ethereum. That's what I think. But I think I think most of them, the newbies now, are memeing, bro. They're memeing for sure.
It's just because for me, I just find it difficult to believe that there's only 1.2 million people holding Bitcoin.
Well, active wallets, not people.
Oh yeah, active. Okay, yeah, first. Yeah, fair enough. Number of daily network transactions on blockchain of Bitcoin from January 2009 to June 2nd, 2024. So this is up to date. They just keep pretending that it's not up to date here and there. In different
I know, it's really strange, yeah. I mean, maybe they're just getting the data that they can get, right? 700,000 what transactions
Yeah,
in 2024. That's crazy.
That spike is definitely the ETFs.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely. All right, next.
Interesting. Cool.
I mean, the market cap against the number of transactions on the blockchain. NVT ratio. This is new. I've never heard of this. NVT ratio. Let me write this one.
The network value to transactions ratio. So the value compared to the amount of transactions, NVT. Yeah. Very interesting. So it's somewhat comparable to PE ratio.
Okay, I get you.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So how do you read this chart? This chart is at the range. So the NVT ratio is...
It's disgusting, bro. I'm not even trying to read it.
375.
Because I've just looked at it on Crypto Quant, and it's way easier to read. If I share...
Yeah. Go ahead. Let me just take this off 1 second. Yeah, go ahead.
This is way easier to tell what's going on in comparison to this report that keeps trying to give us shenanigans. You can see the price there. You can see the MVT ratio here. It's way clearer to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
And it appears when you get... I can't really see a correlation or a discorrelation, to be fair, either.
Yeah, it's the number of transactions compared to the actual value of the transactions, right?
Yeah.
So at that price point that it's at would be the average transaction size, no?
Oh, okay. So this is like the peak mid price for it.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, I think they're trying to do something here. Yeah.
All right, cool. How do I stop? There you go.
All right, cool. So let's get into it. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, big shout out to everyone in the chat, by the way. I just jumped in chat for a bit. Everyone saying hello. What's up, guys? Distribution of Bitcoin mining hash rate. September 20. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, go on, Mike. Go. You want to take this one?
They've done it again. Look, why are they lying for? Why are you lying for? China, you see how the data stopped at 2022 when China stopped?
Yeah.
But again, if we look at all the stats that we just saw about all the blockchain patterns, and we look at how long China dominated Bitcoin mining.
Yeah.
It's mad.
It is mad. And then the US took over, supposedly, correct?
But they took over at a higher price.
Correct.
Which is funny.
Which makes it better for the Chinese. Correct. Yeah. It's like what happens with oil prices when, randomly a whole country's resources explode and then the oil prices just happen to go up. And it's like, I wonder why that happened just randomly, right?
And Russia's been steady. Others steady. Russia is steady. Ireland is kind of doing bits, and the
Yeah,
UK.
Ireland is doing bits for sure. I didn't even know Ireland was in a game like that.
Ireland's making UK look
2022.
dumb. UK's not even there.
Wow, that's crazy.
How's
Ireland,
Kazakhstan got more Bitcoin than the UK? That's tragic.
that's mad.
That's embarrassing.
Very, very.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
I know, right? Now let's have a
Size
look
of
at
the
this.
Bitcoin blockchain from 2009 to
As
June
as
2nd.
Borat would say, very nice.
Very nice.
Oh, okay.
We have Bitcoin.
Yeah, but yeah,
We
look at
have more Bitcoin than the UK.
the size of Bitcoin in gigabytes, right? So this is it distributed across computers. Look how big it is. Bloody hell.
500 gig.
550 gigabytes.
Nah, that's dead. It's too big.
Yeah, that's
All right,
crazy.
next.
ETH. Let's go to ETH, guys.
Go on
A bit
then,
of
if you're
ETH.
rapping for them, Keith.
Daily number of unique addresses that were active on a blockchain network, either as a sender or receiver on ETH between
What was that
2020
spike? What happened in 2022? August
and
2022?
2022. August 2022. What happened around then? My birthday, your birthday. That's what happened. Everyone started sending us Ethereum. That's what happened.
Yeah, next.
It's looking like about it peaked over 1 million active addresses as well, which was interesting in August, July, August. Interesting.
I don't understand why 2024 isn't in this bit of the report.
Maybe they haven't finished collecting the data for
Nah, that's bullshit.
2024. The year's not over yet. I mean, it's not 2025.
Why
So
2023 wasn't even there?
yeah, I don't know. I don't know why 2023 wasn't there.
Suspicious.
Very suspicious. Maybe it didn't look good enough to put on a report for people to read. They'll be like, "Oh, it was shit." Yeah, it was shit.
Oh, imagine if it fell
Yeah.
off hard and made Ethereum look bad.
Yeah, so they were like, you know what? Let's not put this part out. Let's just put this bit out and then put other parts out later, and then do projections. Number of Ethereum transactions per day on blockchain from August 2015 all the way to 2020 in the thousands. So
Ethereum have paid for this, you know.
yeah, correct.
This is now seeming a bit ETH biased.
Correct. That is correct. Why is it black over there on the end?
This is a bit sus. It's like it's trying to present me a certain image.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the description, cryptocurrency Ethereum would be processed over 1 million times per day in early 2021, a figure that stayed relatively stable in the recent years. Yeah, 100% they paid.
Apart from for the last 2 years.
Which
aren't there.
Exactly. Which is not there. Makes sense, right? Cool. Now let's look at this NTV. This has a big spread. Why is the spread so crazy? 2022, big spread. That's all I have to say. The transaction value was crazy compared to the actual amount of transactions. So this is active, right?
Yeah.
Average mining difficulty in Ethereum. Look at this. Look at this. ETH 2.0 and then happy days, right? Now that's not even a thing. That's a thing of the past, right? Cool. Cool. Reached an all-time high of 6,000 terahash, and then it went bloop down to nothing.
Next.
Top 15 addresses on the Ethereum blockchain with the most daily active users. Wow. Yeah, let's look at address. Now, the name of the addresses. Yeah, but not the full wallet addresses. Unfortunately, you only have to start in the beginning, but that's enough to find them. I know I can find
Total
them.
fees in last 24 hours in ETH. Uniswap 159.
Guess what, guys?
Circle just making racks.
It says double click this and you get all of the data. I think that's for the dojo, guys.
Yeah, take it.
Dojo, guys, you can track them wallets with us. Cool. But yeah, Circle obviously doing their thing. Circle, ZK Sync, of course, Teva, Uniswap,
Mad.
Dallas Circle, Uniswap, yeah, Pendle. Yeah, cool. Next,
So total fees in US dollars in 24 hours for
I want to double
Uniswap
click this
number
so
one
bad.
is
Should I double click it?
370K in 24 hours.
It's
So
like,
they're not actually making that much money. I thought they'd be
it's
making
like,
millions per day.
it's like, not
But I
enough.
guess it's because you're getting it in ETH, innit? So if the price of ETH is low, you're not really that bothered.
That is correct. That's in ETH. That is correct. I kind of want to open this up, but okay, let's do it. Oh, there we go. Now we're going through the sources, guys. This has been a beautiful report. Now I want to open this, but I don't want to show it. But I want to show it, but I don't want to show it. So, guys, it's been a pleasure. Let's not do that. Let's do this. This has been a beautiful breakdown of this. All these stats. Look at all the stats we went through of the lovely Statista report. My sister Statista, came through with the information, which was a bit. I feel like my sister let me down today. It's a bit suspicious today on blockchain and the digital economy and all of the trends happening. So yeah, without any further ado, this has been the game.
Dojo peeps, I will see you on the Google Meets link. Peace.
All right, I want to open this Excel sheet now. Hold on, let me open this up. If this opens up, there's a few Excel sheets in here, for the dojo.
Yeah, save them and put them in the chat.
Oh, cropped version. Hold on.
Yeah, put them in the dojo chat.
No, it's not. It's not doing its thing.
I'm gonna bounce because I need to get some to eat.
Okay, many blessings, guys.
Much love, guys. Take care.
Take care. See you.